Point for That podcast. It is Dr. Jordan Edders again. I am a doctor of acupuncture and Chinese medicine. I specialize in reproductive health, couples fertility, pregnancy, postpartum, pain management, stress management, and Reiki. The point of this podcast is to educate people on the whole entire spectrum of traditional Chinese medicine and what it has to offer in the modern world. So today we are going to talk about the basics. I have 7 traditional Chinese medicine concepts or practices that you can do at home. I was what was I? Oh, sorry. I was on Instagram one day and I had asked a question and I said, what are some things y'all want to know? And so one of my friends, she she responded and was like, what are some things we can do at home? So it took me a little time, to think about what could people do at home, just to put that together. So finally we are here. So Jazz, if you're listening to this, this is for you. Okay. Sleep. We're going to talk about sleep, drinking water, food, exercise, breathing, mindfulness, and getting sun. I think that is the basics to a lot of things that will solve a lot of problems that we have in this modern society that we deal with. Especially a lot of it is we're a very sedentary society because a lot of people's jobs are virtual now and they're sitting at their desk at home a lot. And maybe some people do take advantage of that and they do get to do more exercise and go outside. Either way, let's get to these seven practices you can do at home. So, sleep. That is the number one situation that I would say you definitely want to really focus on, especially right now. We have a lot of things that keep us up at night, not only, watching TV and Netflix and all of that stuff late at night, but we have our phones, we have our computers, tablets, iPads, and all that stuff that can really provide these distractions, actually, because some people use them as coping things to help them go to sleep, but they can actually lead us into being very distracted at night. It's so easy to get on social media at night and just kind of scroll, but the issue is you get a lot of blue light from your device. Even if you are, you have changed the setting over, you're still getting exposed to still too much light at that time of the night. So sleep hygiene is number one. I'm going to show you all. I'm going to share my screen in just a second here. For those that are watching the video right now, I'll share, you'll be able to see this. If you're listening to the podcast, you can access the show notes and I will put some links in there for you so that you can look at what I am looking at. So let me pull this up and let's share our screen. Give me a second. Okay. I'm going to be able to share at some point. I was sharing earlier. Oh, here we go. Listen. Okay. Let's share this. All right. Hopefully you can see this. So we have the Chinese medicine 24-hour circadian clock. You should be looking at right now. This is a chart by Jane Barthélemy. Whoever you are, Jane, thank you for providing this clock on, I found it actually on Pinterest. I'm a very visual person, so I like to show people visuals. I had all of these charts and things from school, and I just could not find this particular one. So thank you, whoever you are. All right, let's look at this time frame here between 9 to midnight. Um, this is a time where you really want to start your wind down routine, okay? You want to get in a more quiet space. This is not really the time to watch a lot of like invigorating shows or thrillers or suspenseful type stuff, okay? I know a lot of people do that. I even will fall into watching some of those shows, okay? But I don't like to do that every day because it does interrupt that quiet time that you really need to get settled into the nighttime. This time here, you might look at this whole chart, right? And you're going to notice, okay, I know all of these particular organs and even pericardium, which surrounds the heart. I know what that is, but what is this triple burner? Well, between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m., the triple burner, which in Chinese medicine, we also call it the Sanjiao, San, S-A-N, actually means three. And when we're talking about the Sanjiao or the triple burner or the triple warmer, this is dealing with the upper, middle, and lower areas of your body. Okay, so that's where they get the three jiao, the Sanjiao, all of that. And this particular meridian system actually interacts with the whole your whole upper, middle, and lower body cavity. So the upper body, the middle area, and that lower abdominal area is what that interacts with. It interacts with all of the organs in those systems. So we have points on that channel that actually interact with different areas in this and helps move fluids, and it helps clear like the water passages and things like that in your body. So it was really close to what the lymphatic system would be for your body in comparison. Okay. We do have a lot of terms that seem really far out, but they're actually really equivalent to some of the terms that is used in modern medicine. Okay. Anyway, this is a time between 9 to 11. This is when you should be getting to bed and you will feel sleepy and you should not fight it. And you're going to have more of a like the endocrine and your metabolic system is that's the time where it's trying to stabilize and balance. Then you move on to the 11 to 1 o'clock section here. This is your regenerative cellular repair bodybuilding time. That is where the gallbladder is the most it's at its optimal energy. So when we're looking at this whole clock here, so this is what I will kind of break down really quickly. I will do a separate video for this, but I just wanted to show y'all this right here, this time frame here. So I'll tell y'all in whole. So the triple burner, the gallbladder, and the liver, and the lung, this is the most important time for these organ systems, okay? Because from 9 to 5, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. is when you're getting a lot of your deep sleep in, your detoxification, your rest, your recovery, deep sleep, even your lungs detox at that time. So if you're consistently tapping into these time frames where you're not sleeping or you're not going to sleep until this time, you are not getting the best rest that you need. You are not getting that background rest that you need. You need to be in, you need to really truly be sleep at least by 11 p.m. Most nights. Now, I know we have late nights, but each night of your life should not be a late night. Some things to really focus on is not bringing work to bed, being careful with your devices, and some people like to use the blue light blocking glasses. I just like to just go ahead and honestly put it up. I put my phone in airplane mode. I put on my sleep music, and I call it a night. Because if I notice, if you stay up, you really don't get the work that you think you're getting done. It's like you don't really get that work done. It's when you wake up the next day and you look at some of the stuff that you did, you're like, well, that's not right. So it's better that actually you're actually more productive when you you're actually more productive. So I'll go back to that later, maybe. You're actually more productive when you go to sleep. Okay. Sleep is productive. Rest is productive. So having really good sleep hygiene is really going to put you at a better position. And these are things that don't sleep on sleep, because these are things that will really give you um, that background work that your body needs to do. This is the time frame where your body is doing the software upgrades. Okay, you're getting upgraded. You're getting the updates that you need. Your body is communicating with itself, and with your whole entire system. Everything is getting dealt with while you're sleeping. And it's similar to when your computer, you set your time, that little timer on your computer, and they'll say, oh, do you want to update right now or do you want to update tonight? And you're like, I'm always like pressing update tonight because I don't have time for that. So I'll put, okay, update the computer tonight to the whatever latest iOS system, whatever it is, right? And then, by tomorrow it'll be whatever, updated. And my computer will run more smoothly. It's the same thing with your body. You go to sleep, you get your updates, and then you run more smoothly the next day. If you don't get the sleep that you need, you're going to slow down, you're going to get bogged down, and your brain isn't going to work the same. You don't have the same clarity. You don't have the same connection. So go to sleep. And a lot happens in dreams too, actually. One thing we really do in Chinese medicine is that we ask people how they're sleeping, what their dreams are like. If they're having nightmares and are really vivid dreams all the time, or say like very disruptive to their life, then they have something going on in the organ system that we need to help regulate or correct. So yeah, sleep is important. Sleep is productive.